y'all. Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and man, I pulled something in my back, man. Fooling with that fan last night. I got the fan hung. Y'all probably seen that by now. I gotta load the mowers up. I gotta move this truck out of the way. I got a lot of shit I gotta do real quick, man, before everybody gets here. So, yeah. Damn, dude. It's an ugly day today, man, but after Monday's, you know, rain issues, it didn't rain, and we pretty much missed the whole day Monday. I didn't want today. I wasn't going to tell the guys, no, don't come to work. They're going to have to come, and then we're going to just have to see how it goes. It's wet though. It rained a pretty good bit last night. But if we can just get some of the critical ones done, we got a list. Well, I don't even know, man. About 10 on here. Some of them are real close together. You got 2, 4, 5 of them are right next door to each other. And the rest of them are kind of scattered. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 11. So we're gonna try to get them done, man. It's not ideal though. Not by a long shot. If we weren't so far behind, I probably wouldn't even go to work today. I'd just send the guys out there, but I gotta go too, man. Got a cold too. I mean, dude. All right, man. So I got everything loaded up. The guys have just pulled off. They're going to go do one. It ain't pretty, man. It's gonna be wet and freaking stupid ugly, man. But it's not gonna get drier, and we got to do that one because, well, she's one of those customers that, well, if I don't do it every 2 weeks like I say, then she'll start playing games with the timing. So I have to go do. We got to do that one, and it's not ideal. It's the price that we pay for, well, not getting to it yesterday, and not doing it on Monday. And it's really, well, at the end of the day, it's all my fault because we should have done it on Monday. We should have worked on Monday, and then we could have gotten to that one yesterday. We probably could have still squeezed it in yesterday, but everybody was tired. It's hot, so, you know, and that's an ugly yard, man. And it's push mowing. So we're hoping that, you know, I'm hoping that we can get that one done. Yeah. Ain't none of them ideal, but we got to get them out of the way. Either do the properties or skip them for a whole 2 more weeks. Now those 2 over there in the nice neighborhood, I could probably put them off until next week. So because it's so wet, man, I don't know that we're gonna be able to get to them anyway. Okay, so I talked with one of the customers. So there's 2 of them that we're not going to do today. We're going to put them off until like Tuesday of next week. You know, that'll be all right with me, man. Usually they end up going to a weekly, you know, in July, from July to August, end of August, they're a weekly. But right now there are bi-weekly, and we're talking about 2.5 hours of time. So we just gonna scurry around, set all this stuff out of my way so I can plot and plan like I need to. And yeah, but see, I told those guys after they left this first one to go on over there to those 2, but we're not gonna do those 2, man. So not today. So I'm just gonna tell. Now we're just going to try to run around and do a lot of these little ones. Not as much money today without doing those 2, but at the end of the day, you know, if we can just get where we need to be on the stupid list, you know, that's where we need to be, right? I mean, if it's up to me, man, I'd just sit at home, man, but it really ain't up to me. Oh, Ray, you up for yourself. It is up to you, man, blah, blah. But it's really not, because you have to stay on point. If you're not on task, then you ain't on task, and when you ain't on task, you got problems, big time. So yeah, just got to keep on going with the flows, man. But this one over here, we got to do this one because she's funny already, and if we don't do this one, then she'll yeah, and it ain't gonna get no easier. This one's a terrible one. If it didn't pay so much, I would drop it. It's one of the yards that I wish I had like a, I don't know, a walk behind mower or something, you know, like a, I don't know. I don't think a 48 inch would fit in there either. But it pays so good. It almost pays enough for me to devise a way, put hinges on one of her fence panels. That's how much it pays over here. It's like $150 for, I mean, you know, if we could get a bigger mower in there and not use the commercial 30, we would be gravy baby. So we're not going to work all day today now because, yeah. But I got to get over here and talk to these two, to my guys. It's okay, man, you know. Hey, that guy, damn. Y'all know, man, we gonna do everything that we can, and that's the biggest thing about being self-employed. You gotta have some self-discipline. Self-employment equals self-discipline. If you don't have it, then you're not gonna be able to make it. A lot of guys will wake up and see the ugly weather and they'll be like, man, I'm going back to bed. But they're probably not making the kind of money that we're making out here. Most business owners, entrepreneurs like me, they are, well, they're not entrepreneurs if they don't think like I think, or somewhat, you know. Yeah, so. But I want to tell Zach, I'm creeping up this one-way street right here. I got a disclaimer. We're going to go do some of these yards that, well, that we got to get out of the way. But those 2 yards over there alone are $300 that we're not going to be getting today. But I'm probably going to want to pay the guys the same that I would, just because they're out here in the weather, and it's not their fault, you know. And they didn't show up. If I'd have called it and said, hey, we ain't working today, then I wouldn't have paid them. But if they're out here with me today, then I'm gonna go on and pay them. Work all day, not even close to it. So now I don't understand why they don't have the Skag running out here. You got two. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. You got 2 guys, right? You got 2 guys, and you got the push mower, and if I was them, one guy will go to the back, and then the other guy will be on the Skag cutting this front. See, it's faster that way. We really need to spray over here, and see that all the properties that I do, I don't normally do this one. I usually let Zach do it, but yeah. So. Yeah, we're just gonna do some of the smaller yards that, you know, $60 and $70 lawns, and not the $140 and $160 one. I mean, you know, because the $140 and $160 one, if we go do them, then there's 2 more on there that we need to do too. That's on the way to there. So I'm gonna just pull up right here, and I'm gonna jump out, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get the GoPro and show y'all this property right here. It's terrible, man. I hate this property, y'all. Let me show y'all this property right here. It's nasty property, dude. But see, you got to cut all this front. I don't know why the Skag is sitting idle. The Skag needs to be running on this front, man. One person do the back, the other person do the front. I think it would be faster that way. It sounds like Zach is mowing the back, but see, I hate this property, y'all. It's almost deep. If it didn't pay so good, I'd get the hell off of it. See, this stuff right here needs to be cut off the fence, but she don't want to pay anymore. Do what she's paying. Golly, dude. Hey, that look good, man. So look, hey y'all. So we're not, hey, you can tell him, it don't matter. So look, we're not gonna do Jacqueline or Wayne. Okay. So, because I'm afraid that we're gonna get over there and get hung up, man. Okay. So I talked to her and I said, hey, y'all just have to wait till next week. She's like, that's cool. So it's gonna be a short day. Okay. Then it might rain. Is it wet?
Yeah, I mean, right here's where I get like real clogged up at it. It's doing good stuff.
So you'll leave here and go on to CV Street.
Oh yeah.
So is he about done weeding over here?
He's got to weed the front ditch.
Okay.
I mean, I can't put the mower on the front ditch out there, yeah.
You can't, yeah, not today for sure.
Yeah, right, way too wet, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got a new air conditioner. But you see, look, dude, you see this shit right here?
Yeah, I know.
You need to cut that, dog. Whatever, I mean, right. You got big nippers in the truck, just cut it.
I never know to cut because sometimes you're like, hey, save it for them, maybe they'll pay more. You know
well, yeah, but if it's in the way like that.
That's in the way.
But dude, you need to just cut. I ain't saying cut the whole thing back. Cut it out of the entrance there. Yeah, lower ones and the higher ones. You got nippers in the big truck, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go on over here and do those two.
Yeah.
And then CV Street. You go do CV Street when you leave here. CV Street doesn't require 2 people.
No, I can do CV Street. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll get him to weed eat that front ditch. Yeah. And then I'll just take him with me.
No, I'm good after that.
Hey, buddy. So we ain't gonna do those 2 over there in the big neighborhood. No. Why, it's too wet? Yeah, well, it's too wet, and they are. Zach, please cut this back today, man. All right. So look, in the front, let's just weed eat that, and then me and you gonna go on and go to the next one, because we're not gonna be doing those other ones. He'll blow off and everything. Let him do the rest of this one. All we gotta do is weed eat. But you see, look, I don't understand why he ain't. I mean, if I would cut that. If I had to come through that gate, I'm cutting that. All right, maybe I'll grab the nippers while you're doing that and cut this. This needs to be cut off the gate, dude. You know? Come on through, buddy. It's ugly over here, man. Ain't it? Yeah. But you know what ditch, right? That hill. Yeah. If you'll weed eat the hill, then that'll be all we have to do over here. It's gonna be a short day today, but I'm gonna pay the same, man. I appreciate you guys coming to work in the rain like this. What would I do without Francisco? These boys don't want to be out here. I don't blame them, man. I saw that on with the GoPro. I don't think we're going to get very much work done today, so if you're the business owner, and this is just my take, I'm not a business major, but my thinking is I need to at least be able to break even today, right? So whatever work we do, if I can just cover my fuel and my labor, I'm good. So, and he needs to roll the windows up in the truck. Yeah, it's a given. We ain't gonna get shit done today, man. Let me help Francisco grab his shit. Dude, it's fucking ugly. All right, y'all. We're doing as much as we can. We're flying through them too, man. So that's good. Well, when it's raining and it's gonna rain more, you don't really, I got a disclaimer, you don't really, have to do a hardcore cleanup like because you can't. It's raining, so the rain's gonna help you clean up. I mean, we've only been working a couple hours, but they got more rain coming. All right, buddy. Quick and fast and easy, wasn't it?
She didn't come out, huh?
Huh?
She didn't come out?
No. Might not even be here. We worked a half a day, but I paid the guys for a whole day, so, we worked about 3 hours. Yeah. Oh man, I got a cold. My back is freaking killing me, man. I couldn't even hardly weed eat that yard, man. I pushed through though, pushing through. But damn, man. And I don't know that that resting my back is going to help any. That usually makes it worse. I did this yesterday afternoon when I was putting up that fan. That's why I don't like to climb up on ladders and stuff, because you're using all kinds, especially when you're trying to, you know, pick something up and go up the ladder, and you know, you don't do it all the time, you know, that kind of thing. So, but yeah. Okay, y'all. So we fixing to pull up on the sod job, the 6 pallet sod job we did. We're gonna see. I know it needs cutting, so this will be the first cut of the new sod. So yeah, it was looking pretty thick a few days ago, and I know it's probably looking really green now, because we even had nothing but friendly weather for sod. So this will be the first time Zach has seen it. He's behind me in the other truck. We had a couple complications this morning, but nothing really. We just ain't making as much money as we usually do on this route. But no worries. We're getting through it, man. Every day can't be $1,000 day, but we're gonna try. But all right, y'all. Damn. Ooh. Look at this, man. Well, you got. I need you to edge it. I got the edger today. Start right there at the truck and just edge the whole thing, man.
The level that's going the driveway, like the level of how tall it is.
Yeah. Well, and I don't even know how. Boy, look at that, man. Sure is thick. Wow. Y'all see that, man? That grass look good, man. Be the first time we edged it too with the edger, so. That's that red max, y'all. It's so puffy, man, right now. We're gonna have to edge it twice. You have to touch that with a weed eater too. Let me get a weed eater, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse. All right, y'all, there it is, y'all. That's the first mow of the new grass. It's still a little bit tender, you know, but dude, it is feeling really good under the mower. Here's the edge. I just want to get, huh? Yeah. Hey, blow all that green right there, man. Up by that water meter right there, right here. Try not to blow it in his yard. You're on his grass. No, you're on his grass right now. But you might want to come over here. Okay. He's real funny. That's what that's what he says anyway.
Well, I was going to blow this way.
I wouldn't, don't blow nothing over there, dude. Look,
okay.
Right here. That meter's the line.
Okay.
So like this right here,
I
look,
knew that was
like this right here, you can either blow it that way. Just don't blow up in the new grass. And all this right here, just blow it that way, right off the driveway. Man, that looks good, y'all. We're trying to get the before and after, y'all. So this is 3 weeks, y'all. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. blends in really good with the other grass. Y'all see that? I need to charge more to cut it now. We got more square footage. I mean, it's like 30% more. I'll give them a break, man. I mean, you know. I said, that's ballin', y'all. B-A-L-L-I-N, y'all. That's got to be one of the prettiest saw jobs so fast. All of them are pretty, but this one happened a lot faster than usual. That's what happens with the good Lord rain, man. The good Lord's rain, there's nothing better than that, man. And we've had some good rain. Ease the money, y'all. Peace out.